Yo, Katana, what up, man? Welcome in, guys. All right, last and final build for the East Coast Throwdown Raffle sticks. So today we are doing the stickless version of the full size for the dub, and it's going to feature the split 6 god all button layout. And we got Lord Raptor, we got Reyna, and we got Merkava on this graphic. So this is the last of the build. I have finished, they're all on the table back there. You see them? Those are the 3 ECT sticks that we are, that has already been completed. And we're rounding it out with the last one. So this is it. Let's get going. I do have my artwork already prepped. Get that ready to go. I'll leave this here just for a sec. Yeah, man, we're just keeping it moving, bro. And then I can finally get back to possibly hitting that queue up again. Uh-oh, hold on. Am I bugging? Oh, okay, cool. Woo. All right. So let's get some of these panels prepped. Moving and grooving this morning. What's up, Katana? How are you, man? It's kind of early by you, no? It's kind of early. You up early. How's everybody feeling today, man? It's, what, Tuesday? Hopefully you guys are settling into the groove of the week. Tuesday's like a good day of the week, you know? It's like one of those days where it's like, all right, it's like make or break. Like, if you have a good Tuesday, rest of the week, you know, can kind of fall into place. Because then, like, if you ain't feeling good by Tuesday, Wednesday comes around, and it's like midweek, and you're just like, ah! You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, and you rock a graveyard, huh? Dang, bro. What time you usually get to sleep? So you got the side hustle? So you got the side hustle plus a full-time, huh? Yo, respect if that's the situation. Yo, my guy Jesse, what's up, man? Glad to see things are going well for you, bro. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, thanks. You know, just staying busy. You know how, you know, it's small business life. A lot of people, you know, one thing that I learned recently is that, like, you know, a lot of people in the U.S., especially, like, they praise like entrepreneurship, right? But it's like, it's good and bad. It's like, yeah, you are giving up some stability to do what you love, but then, like, sometimes what people get caught up in is that they get caught up and trying to, they basically, you lose your vision because you're so busy doing work that you kind of have to dial back. So, like, I read a couple books, and, like, one of the things that I really been focusing on is that, like, I make sure to build in time to be back into, like, creative mode. Not really just, like, creative, like being a, you know, like an artist per se, but, like, getting back the fire that made me want to start a business versus just doing the business, because you get burnt out so quick if you're just, like, you know, knee deep into stuff. You got to balance it out. You got to be a visionary too, you know what I'm saying? So I try to balance that out. Obviously you get caught up a lot with the work, But yeah, you gotta like plan out the week and be like, all right, like maybe I'm gonna dial back like, you know, a little bit of the work and let me think about what I want to do next, things like that, strategic stuff, you know. Because if you start your own like craft business, you're basically like everything. You're the accountant, you're the social media manager, all that stuff. Like you name it. Deliver, you know, packaging guy. That's where I'm at right now. Like I literally do everything, but it's. I kind of have a, you know, a process for everything, but and I always try to be as efficient as possible. But it's like it's a lot because like by the time you get done with the day, then you're like, oh man, I didn't have that time to work on that idea that I was thinking about. So it's kind of like hit or miss, you know, whether you get that time. But I think the best situation is to plan it in the week. Maybe like you take like your Mondays and be like, all right, like for the first 2 hours of my day, I'm just gonna focus on, you know, working on like research and development, or like, you know, working on your overall business plan. So you gotta wear multiple hats as a small business owner, and I think that's like the best thing you should work on is that, because like if you've gotten to the point where you opened the business, like Katana has an embroidery business, right? So if you got to that point, that probably means your skill level at making the actual products is pretty high, at least enough to make products that you can market and sell. But if you know, if you haven't gotten to that point and you started a business, then I would definitely level up that skill first. But then once you get to that point, I think you can let that automate itself, and then just work on you know, like the actual business. What's up? Oh, there we go. Slay switched over. Oh, YouTube keeps freaking out? Oh, man. I hope that's not on my end. All right, I got to get some tape, guys. What's my Bart, Slay? I never heard that term before. So I'm taping up this side because we're only going to use 3 buttons. A lot of you guys were like asking me that last time. So we're only going to use 3 buttons for this build on the sides, because with GP2040 I figured a way to actually make the auxiliary buttons have less auxiliary buttons but still have all the functionality using a function button rather than like a share or, you know, touchpad or whatever. You can use a function button, and that button will essentially tied with another, like for instance I have left down up right, so that's 4 commands that you could tie it with. And so function plus up is my touchpad, function plus left is L3, function plus down is share, function plus right is R3. You guys get it? So basically, like, rather than having 6 buttons, you can have 3 and 1 button do 4 actions. You know what I'm saying? So you still have access to everything. Okay, so I just taped up this side because we're actually not going to use the buttons on that side, and we have a clear panel on that guy. So that's all done. We got the funky stuff playing today. All right, let's get these side panels going. But Katana, man, that's a grind, bro. When do you usually get some sleep, if you don't mind me asking? During the days you don't have orders? Gotcha. That's kind of crazy, man. I meant my art autocorrect when you try to multitask while working. My bad, Slay. You good though, Kuya? Slay Cruz. Okay. You need to make time so you could fund your hobby. Yeah, that's kind of like everyone's situation at the moment, you know? I got to the point where I just made my hobby my work. It's like, listen, like, I still love it. I still think it's a hobby, but it's also when I also have to think about it as work. So usually when people are like at the weekend point, you know, I've been working on FGC stuff all week, right? And then finally like a weekend comes and like everyone's like, oh, you're going to go to the local. And I want to go to the local, but then again, I still kind of treat it as work. You know what I'm saying? Especially nowadays, because like everybody, dude, if I don't bring tools to an event, people get mad at me. They're like, oh, hey, can you look at this? I'm like, you know, especially if there's like for the dub users, like I have to like try to take care of them while they're, you know, while they're at the local, especially like, you know, they're like trying to fix something or something comes up. So I always have to have tools at the local. Hey, Kiliseko. Yeah. So let me jump back to the graphic for you. Hey, Katie. What's up, Katie? So this is the East Coast Throwdown version. This is the 4th version of this stick. So here, let me go grab the other ones for you guys. Okay, so we finished this. I'll grab the mini dubs. And you can see all the graphics are different. Alright, this is the joystick mini dub. This is the all button mini dub. Okay. And then yesterday we did this guy, which is the full-size joystick mini dub. I mean, I'm sorry, 6 God joystick. All right. So we are working on the last one, and what we're gonna do with these at East Coast Throwdown, me and Clev the God will have a booth or a table, and we will be raffling off these sticks. So I am just sitting there. Yeah, I hope I make my money back. If not, it's whatever. But I'm gonna try to make my money back. You know, I'm not. Remember, I am a business too, so I am trying to make my money back. Hopefully I do. If I could just break even with the table and making these sticks, I'll be happy. If I make anything more, I'll be even more happy. You know, if I can just cover my trip and hotel, that would be rad. But I doubt it. I don't think I'm going to be able to like cover my hotel fee plus the table plus the cost of all this. A lot of people are like, oh yeah, why don't you just show up at Evo? I'm like, yeah, cool. You going to pay for a truck to bring all my gear out, bro? You might be able to make that, Katie? Oh, if you do, come and like just bum rush me and give me a hug. I don't care. I tell everybody that. Just tackle me. You know? Just knock our table over. Well, listen, I said that at Combo Breaker when we went at 22 when Rick offered us a table at Combo Breaker. Right? So we did it. We drove out, which is gnarly, and it like killed my car. So we drove out to Chicago. Yeah. And I was like, I did the same thing. I made sticks to raffle, and Clev had a bunch of prints, and yeah, we did end up making money that weekend. We did really well. So that was nice. That was really nice. So it did cover all the costs. So I'm just hoping that the same thing happens. But I'm not really gonna be like, yeah, just don't even actually just don't even say hi. Just knock me out, and then like I wake up like that was Katie, and just like don't even say hi. I think I'm gonna make one more. I have this other. You see this hitbox over here? I have like one all button for the dub chilling over there. I think I'm gonna take the parts away from that and make one more of these as like a showpiece. Taking 10th, 11th off anyway. Nice. All right. We in there, Katie. We in there. Okay. Let's do. You know what? Let's just get the buttons in. No, you can totally take it. What? Just yeah, just bring it along. What's up, Scrooge? Good morning. Slow moving flare with the with that cheap viewers ad. Shout out to cheap moving flare. Okay. All right, we got the button side done. I have another build. I have like a commission build to finish. I'll try to get to that tomorrow. I'll try my dang hardest to get to that tomorrow. I also want to play some Terry. So I'm pretty excited because obviously Terry dropped all that good stuff, all the new stuff. I want to check that out. Plus that like little AI trainer thing. That's, although I'm probably never going to use it, but it's just cool to check out. That, and then I want to definitely try out these Dhalsim buffs. He's a problem. That's what everyone's saying. But yeah, I haven't done like the trials or anything like that yet. I just updated the game right now. I'm trying to build myself some time to finish that. So I think what I'm gonna do is finish this build, which honestly shouldn't take me that long. I'm gonna prep for tomorrow's build, so that's ready to go, and then I'm just gonna take the rest of the afternoon off. Well, I do have to go to the post office, drop off this one order. I only got one order last night, which was honestly, I obviously want more orders, but I will I'll take it because I kind of needed like a little bit of breathing room. Damn, holding a Vampire Savior tournament too. That lineup looks wild. Yo, there's a 3v3 Daigo Street Fighter 6 tournament too. Daigo's coming, you know. I can't wait to see Drunk Daigo again. Drunk Daigo, best Daigo. I want to enter it, but I don't think I'll have time. Yeah, ECT is like the best event, man, on the East Coast. No disrespect to anybody else, but ECT has more resources to make it a better event. Let's just say that, or at least the way that the homies put it together. It's really nice. Noble, what up? Using the stream as a background noise, so I won't be active. That's okay. Cool, I appreciate it. Is the music coming through, guys, or is it too low or too loud? Let me know if the music's good. I just kind of put some chill jazz on today. 7-win streak with Terry right now? Dang, Renata. Feels crazy. Are you more of a KOF player? I feel like KOF players are like Xiaohai right now is probably annihilating everybody with Terry. Xiaohai is gonna win Evo with like Mai. Yo, Mr. X2 the what's up? X to the Z, what up? Yeah. I mean, they're chilling back over here. I'm making 4 this year, dude. And each one has different graphics. So this ECT is going to be really special. There's 2 mini dubs and 2 full size sitting right there, and I'm working on the 3rd one. All right, I got you. I just did this, but I'll do it again because love you guys. Hold on. Shout out to Ayana. She's the main illustrator for this. Alright, so you see this one has like Nago, Jury, and Melina. ECT. Got some. Okay, for the dub bottom. This one has, I forgot the names of these guys. Yeah, this is the mini dub. All right. This is the mini dub. All right. 2 micros, and then we got this mini dub. This one has Akuma, I think Janemba. I forgot, and the girl from KOF. This is the stickless, and then this is the full-size joystick version we did yesterday. This is Melina, Jury, and Nago. Yep. That's it, man. So we are chipping away at these, and then we're doing the stickless version right now. Yeah, what's up with Australia, man? You guys don't have like any big events anymore. I remember there was just like there used to be this like one big giant event back in the day, but it's been a while since I've heard anything. You got BAM. What's that stand for? That's it. Once a year, usually part of Tekken World Tour circuit. I would like to go, dude. I really want to go to Australia. Battle Arena Melbourne. Yeah, I mean, they usually travel in like the Oceania, you know, like all the heavy hitters from Australia. They'll probably like hit up all the Oceanic tournaments. But I would love to go to Australia, man. Yo, X to the Z, if I were to do like an Australia trip, like what would you recommend? Like a couple days on like, I would probably do like like maybe 10 days in Australia and do like couple days in Sydney, couple days in Melbourne. I don't know. I heard there's like so many cool places to visit, like Adelaide and everything. You know, that would be freaking rad. You guys gotta go to Japan, huh? Yo, what song is this? This song is wild. What am I listening to? Alright, it's over anyway. I'll let it rock. I'm just playing like the YouTube free library because I've been streaming on YouTube. Right? And like, dude, anything you put on YouTube, they're like, you don't own this. No monetization for you, sir. And you're just like, okay. And then, so the only thing you could play is like the free stuff. Chill, what up, fam? I split it between Melbourne and Sydney, maybe even the Gold Coast. I like beaches and sun. Okay, so Melbourne, Sydney, Gold Coast. Where would I go on the Gold Coast? So like 3 days Melbourne, 3 days Sydney. Hey, Kilosego. I'm a hardcore user of the auto DIY kits. So I already know what they feel like, Seiko. Like my main sticks all have auto DIY. So I just don't have the V2 because the V2 stuff is like just better quality. But I haven't had the need to do it because like all my stuff still works. That'd be a nice trip, bro. Yeah, I really want to go. It's far though. It's definitely like 2 hours. I'm sorry, 2 days of traveling. So your 10-day trip would be really an 8-day trip. And then you got to deal with jet lag. So maybe like 2 weeks is really like a better version. But I mean, that's going to cost a pretty penny. You know what I mean? It's all good, man. Guys, I'm going to just keep grinding. Stack this cheddar. And then when me and wifey decide to retire, we're just going to be out. Like, you know what I mean? I want to get to the point where I have very like little baggage, you know, where I think I'm just going to, like right now I kind of need the stuff that I own. But eventually I just want to get like rid of it, sell it, or like donate everything and just get like a very minimal place to live, you know, where I can just be out, like sell, because right now I'm a homeowner. You know, like this is my house. It's cool and all. I have kids, which I want them to grow up in a house, you know. When I was young, I was bouncing through apartments because my situation. I never lived in one place for more than like 3 or 4 years. So this is the most stability I've ever had in my life. And I'm glad my kids are get to have that. But yeah, eventually I just want to like have a spot, you know, when I'm at that point where, you know, I could just travel and I don't have to really worry about this place. Maybe like live in a condo where there's like a doorman or a bill, you know, something like that. And I've lived in places like that, but I wasn't an adult. I was a kid. But that'd be nice. And you don't gotta worry about nothing, you know. It's like you don't gotta mow the lawn, crap like that. That's the goal. All right, guys, let's get to the main panel. We finished the sides. Yeah, no, that's right, Kit. I mean, I'm almost there. Like I got the crib paid off, which is like a real accomplishment. The crib is paid off. Me and wifey grinded our faces off. We grinded our faces off to make sure that the house was paid off. At the moment, our cars are paid off. So the only real bills we got is just, you know, utilities and food and whatnot. Oh, student loans paid off too. Keep in mind, I'm a lot older than most. Everyone thinks I'm like 20 something. I'm not. I'm like double that. So everybody thinks I'm like 20 something. Literally, they're like, how you know? Gold Coast. All right. Well, let me read about this. This is interesting. Gold Coast is in Queensland, up north. Great for the beach and ocean views. Sydney for viewing iconic stuff. Opera House, right? Sydney Harbour Bridge. Melbourne for nightlife, insanely good food and drinks. And a couple of landmarks like MCG and Flinders Station. Bro, I definitely want to hit up. Australia is on bucket list, bro. Tweety Verde 777. Hello. Hi. What's up? Welcome in, welcome in. Blaster with the warm welcome as always. Shout out to Blaster to God. Oh, dude, there's a big car scene, I think. Katana in Australia. I follow a lot of content creators that are like car content creators, and they're all based in Australia, so there's gotta be a car scene Katana. Big for sure. You're good? How's your day going, Tweety? Yeah, Kit, I appreciate that statement, man. No debts, no money. You know, making money for you is basically key for retirement. That's where it's at, you know. I'm fortunate. I'm like kind of stupid, but my wife's basically a genius, so I just kind of like follow her lead with this stuff, and you know. So far, we've been doing okay. You know, just trying to raise these kids. I can't peel this off for some reason, guys. Okay, I'm trying to get this panel set for us. Okay, what we have to do is pop on the PCB. Yo, I'm definitely Unk status, fam. We definitely Unk status. I've been Unk status. I'm about to change my name to Uncle Johnny. You can call me Tito. Tito John. Tito Johnny. All right. Oh, my bad. I should have showed you guys the artwork. Woo! Fire. Mo fire. Gotta get a blast of air. Okay. Oh, wait. Yo, I'm a scrub. Scrub status right now. Hold up. I forgot to put the motherboard on like we said we were going to do. But we didn't do it because I got too ahead of myself. All right. Let's crack our PCB. How does your art print? So nice. I remember correctly from your YouTube. Yeah, Canon Pro 100. Good ass paper. Yeah, bro. Mr. X to the Z, just yeah. Canon with dude, I'll just show you. Canon Pro 100. Okay. And then this paper. Photo paper plus semi-gloss. That's it. And just understanding color profiles and, you know, and how to use Photoshop. How to use the print settings in Photoshop very specifically. The printer is like 15 years old, bro. I just bought another one because this one's kind of been fritzy. So I have another one on backup because I'm like really scared that... Because basically if my printer goes out, business closes. You know what I mean? So I have to be very mindful and very like... and I'm gonna tell you guys too, I have it hacked. Well, I don't have the printer hacked. I have my cartridges hacked to accept refillable inks. And then I use inks from this very reputable vendor up in Canada. Shout out to Canada. And they make refillable ink kits for the Canon, so... Obviously, your artwork is so fire that it helps a lot, but damn, it looks clean. It does help to be a good graphic designer. Okay. Hopping on the PCB. Okay. Got that going. Then we have our magic boots from Mayflash that gives a PS authentication. Gonna get that going. These things are expensive, man. I wish these were cheaper, but I'm getting greedy because they know everyone's using these controllers. Okay. Put this on last. I've been in the process of building my own stick. Art has just been put to the side. Take your time. If it's for you, X to the Z, it's cool. You know, no rush. Do it right. When I start my business, I mean, on paper, officially, like when I started my LLC, 2017. But I've been doing, you know, prior to starting my LLC, you know, man, since I would say I really got into the hobby like after Street Fighter 4 dropped. So when's that? 2008, 2009, I would say. So I started the hobby, like really get into modding around like that generation of time. Peeling this off, guys. I always do a fair warning. Try to not peel this by your artwork like so close, because if you snag your artwork with this like paper protection stuff, it'll actually like ruin it because it's basically tape, and you cannot peel it off. Yeah, Seiko. So I'm a Capcom creator officially. So they actually gave me access to the game, and I did a stream on Twitch. I didn't stream it on YouTube, but I did it on Twitch like last week when the game came out. But yeah, I've gotten to play. It's really good, right? I have if you guys haven't bought it yet, I have this link to my Capcom Creator Nexus store. Let's see if it works. Did that work? I don't know if it works. If it worked on Twitch. There we go. I mean, there it goes. Okay, so it worked. It worked on both YouTube and. So if you click on that, you can get the games, and they're the same price as Steam, but you can get them a little discounted because. What do you call it? Oh yeah, if you guys haven't bought Street Fighter 6 yet, support your boy. But yeah, you could buy it. But if you're in the US, it doesn't charge you tax for some reason. Yeah, no sales tax. I don't know why. I still don't understand how they do that, but that's cool, I guess. That's something for their accountants. You have a PC in your cab, Killa? It's such a good collection, man, and they did it well. You know, there's a couple things I'm hearing from like the top players are like, oh, they left the Magneto, whatever. Like, why does Sentinel still have this infinite, you know? So they'll probably patch those things out, and then... Alright guys, we're just trying to get the main standoffs installed, and then we can get to wiring this bad boy. And then we'll be done. Nice. Yeah, I gotta get my cabs, I have my Vuelix cabs right here, bro. They just sit here, bro. It's like it's kind of lame. I used to like throw sessions here, but I don't know, I just haven't been like. I hate to say that, I haven't been wanting people over. You know, is that weird to say? Yeah, I'm just kind of like, eh. No, I quit my job. I used to work for Apple. Apple iPhone-ass computers and shit for 15 years. But I quit. It's been 4 years? Yeah, it's been about 4 years since I quit. And I do this full time now. Okay. Got that going. We're just gonna pop in black buttons, guys. Got our bucket o' buttons. I plan on converting it to a single player cab because I'm the only one in process of getting a second one. Yeah, I was going to get a Versus, but I don't have the room like that, Seiko. Like, I don't have the room to have the back-to-backs. I mean, theoretically I can, but it's just awkward. So I'd rather have it where, like, 2 chairs are facing this way. Plus, it's like a logistical nightmare to own the Versus. So I just opted to buy 2 cabs. But to be really honest with you, I kind of wish I could go back and tell myself not to do it. Because like I don't play on the cabs because it's like they're just not as good as like a very optimal PC. And I play at a level. I play Street Fighter 6 at least at a level that is like semi-competitive. So it's like every little advantage that you can get, you're gonna take. You know, so playing on a cab is really not really optimal anymore, unfortunately. It used to be the gold standard, right? This is kind of sick, man. Hey, Eugene. Eugene, I don't know if you know this, but I just don't make arcade sticks for fun. Like, like someone has to commission me to make a Terry stick. You know what I mean? So, like, yeah, I can't just keep spending money just to make arcade sticks for YouTube or anything. It doesn't work that way. You know, I wish I can. If I made enough, if you guys could get me more subscribers on YouTube, I will, but I'm not at that point where I can. I would. So if you want to commission me, Eugene, please. Have you ever tried designing a Hot 42 style controller with the tools I have? Yep. On the way, sir. Working on that as we speak, but not completely, because I kind of like the freedom people have to like choose their own buttons. So I'm gonna do it my way. I'm gonna make something thinner. Let's just say that. I'm definitely gonna make something thinner. So yeah, I'm already working on that. But honestly, that's not my thing. You know, it's not my thing for 2 reasons. Number one, I love joystick culture. You know, I love levers. So I'm not going to abandon levers, and I want people to have the flexibility to choose both. You know what I mean? Like these companies that make only like 1 or 2 of them they both support lever, like Snackbox for instance. Even though their micro is massively popular and basically everyone ripped them off, right? Everyone copied the micro. Everyone copied the micro. Let's be real. Right? Everyone copied micro. Now, but they still make their like full size cases. So I respect that, you know, being that they innovated in that space and that they still represent the joystick culture as well. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. You're using 3/4 scale to save space, just getting them added. and adding PCs to them. And yeah, at this point I play on nostalgic reasons. At this point I did upgrade the monitor in it. Yeah, like mine have the LG monitors, Seiko, like my Velux cabs, but they're still not as good as my, like, you know, 240 hertz monitor. Like, it's just not as good. Yeah, you can't abandon sticks, man. Never. I mean, I still play. I play on stick. I don't play on stickless. I can play on stickless, but I'm not good at it. It's just not my. It's not why I want to play. I want to play fighting games on a stick currently. You know, maybe that will change in the future, but right now I just love playing on arcade sticks. I mean, on joysticks, I should say. I love playing on joysticks. I think I like modding joysticks. I like getting the right feel for the stick and everything. It's just a big part of the reason why why I continue to use stick. Okay, so we just put the ground chain up, guys, and might as well just do the full wire up for this side, and then we'll go back and do the. So we're wiring up all the buttons. Australia's scene has been so small, it's so hard to uphold the culture. We all kind of hope 2XKO injects some decent life into the scene. Honestly, what's holding you guys back? Like, it just means someone just needs to step up, you know? That, like, if you don't see something happening on your end, do it your damn self, you know? I think that's a valid statement, no? Or if you have time and resources, someone's got to have time that loves it so much that, I mean, the BAM guys, right? You said the BAM guys that they run every year. Maybe like a smaller event, another city, something like that. There used to be this, like, who was that really awesome Sagat player in Street Fighter 4 days? Heavy Weapons? I also got close to that guy because he was like a hip-hop dude too. We kind of like knew the same people. Low player base, expensive to set anything up financially is not feasible. Yeah, but you could just have like a local. I mean, I run a local. You know what I mean? It did cost me a couple thousands of dollars, but like I would say you need in the US to start your own local, you gotta have maybe like 4 consoles. So I would say for $2,000 you can start a local, and then you have to find a venue, right? $2,000 maybe get you some consoles and some monitors and the games that you want to play. Maybe $2,500. But I invested that for my business, and I kind of use it as marketing for my events. So I think it's a worthwhile investment on my end. I definitely didn't make anything back, and you guys helped out too. I mean, I got what, $612 from the community helping me out to run the local. So it could be done. And that's, you just start small, and if you kind of grow a name, really it's just if you set your mind to it and have some money saved to kind of get it going, it's possible. So never say never. All right. I'm getting these going. We're getting the country's huge with a tiny population. We're in the middle of nowhere. That is one thing about Australia, right? No, all I'm saying, yeah, online's cool. Yeah, do online. Online's straight. And then like you guys have you have BAM in the calendar. That's pretty cool. So online until you meet up with BAM. But all I'm saying is like you just kind of need to buy consoles and find a venue, right? And shoot, you might not even need to buy consoles, because if you got like a crew of 5 people, everyone brings their own setup. The only thing is that they have something consistent, like monitors and stuff. That's like for me, I had to buy. I own like 5 monitors that are viable in tournament, like meaning that they're 120 hertz. They run on console 120 hertz. You know, that's like the tough part, is getting consistent setups. But honestly, there's so many kids in my area that like are so gung-ho about this stuff that I kind of just let them take the reins for like running bracket, because that's very stressful. That's like its own little job. I'm like, I don't got time for that. So I let the homies run the brackets, you know, and I just focus on, for me, I use my stuff as a party. I do a party. I'm kind of like the Mash Fest of Jersey. You know, New York City has Mash Fest. You know, we have the for the dub beatdowns and beers. Venue part. You know what I do, X to the Z? I use my local brewery. They love, and like a lot of these like local places, they'll let you run an event for free, as long as you bring people. You know, that's how it works on my end. So you know, someone's gotta know somebody. You know what I'm saying? Someone's gotta know a guy. All right. So we got the directions wired up, guys. Got the directions wired up. We have to finish up the start, home, and select. Actually, it's going to be start, home, and function. I'll show you guys that when we're done. I'll show you guys what I do with the function key. It's kind of really cool. A lot of barriers. Yeah, but don't limit yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I tell everybody this. I run a business making arcade sticks for a living. Okay? If I can do that, anyone can do anything. Okay? Like you can literally do anything if you put your mind to it. I swear to God, that's actually a true statement. You know what I mean? It's actual factual true statement. Like what's the other thing? If there's a will, there's a way. You know what I mean? Side hustle is starting to pick up, so that helps me build something here. Let's go. That's what I'm saying. Like it's possible. Yeah. That's the like. Listen, on some real life stuff. That's the one thing that you really just need to, like, if you know, like, you're super passionate about something, right? If it's whatever it is, cars, whatever it is, like, and you have something viable that you want to either bring to the public, or like you have a product that you think that is something that people want, at least, or at least a niche wants, and you really have a drive to like get it out there. Yeah, it's like that. It's honestly like the biggest thing that you have to learn is just confidence that you could do it, right? Confidence that you can at least get it going, and also be brave enough to take a risk. Because if you don't take that risk, then nothing happens. And that's why I think most people don't want to ever, like, you know, I want to say quit your job, you know, because that's not like the goal, right? But people don't want to take a chance on themselves. And I think that's like the detriment to people who like really want to get something going, but then they're just too scared to kind of pull the trigger. So what I would suggest is like build yourself a backup plan, like an escape plan to get going first, and then think about like pulling the trigger. Like I'll tell you what I did was I went part-time with my old job. I took a part-time role at my old job, and I got to the point where I was like, I'm only gonna quit unless I am covering this part, you know, the income from the part-time job. And I got to that point. So it's definitely possible, guys. Like don't give up on yourselves, and don't sell yourself short as far as like, you know, like if you know that all your heart that you're gonna put 100% into something, like that right there is good enough to be like, take a chance. Because if you're like flaky about it, oh no, I'm probably like, you know, like if you're at all have any doubts, then it's probably not gonna work. But if you're 100% like in your soul, like I'm gonna do whatever I can to make this work. Yeah, like I would do it. That's like the one gut check that you need. You know what I'm saying? All right, that's pretty neat, right? You did a good job. Yo, Mr. X, thank you. Appreciate the follow. Let me put one more little zippy tie here. Zippy, zippy. So we kind of have a thinner case today, guys. We're using the 1.5 inch sides versus the 2 inch sides. So we do kind of have to work a little neatly today. Another one. Yo, that guy is a good example of what we're talking about. It's kind of funny that you said that, Pop, but DJ Khaled he's a real one. Like that guy basically does nothing, right? But he loves music so much that he's able to like build a team around him that can make beats for him. I'm pretty sure he's a DJ and everything like that he says he is. But as far as like how he makes his approach to making music, like he's not the guy pushing the keys, you know? Oh. I dropped the panel. But anyway, he has enough heart and desire to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Khaled. People, that's his talent, is bringing everybody together. Being a maestro. I don't got that talent to that degree. Okay, guys. So this is put together. Let me show you guys the wire work. Pretty neat, right? Okay. We will park this right here. I'm gonna grab my bottom. Where's my bottom? Here it is. Where's my foamy pad? Got my foamy pad, and I need some shimmies. Shimmies. Shimmy. Shimmy. No, but that's what we see, Creek City Dave, but he's behind the boards, you know, organized and everything. He's like, what if I get Carlos Santana to play the riff on this track, you know? And that's some vision right there. You know what I mean? Like that stuff like that just doesn't happen. Like Carlos Santana isn't gonna come on a song, you know, for Rihanna about wild thoughts, unless someone has a vision. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's a director. Someone that did make a living yelling ad-libs is rest in peace, man. Fat Man Scoop. Fat Man Scoop just passed away. But he's an incredible entertainer in general, so... Yeah, Quentin Tarantino doesn't hold the camera, yeah. Quincy Jones, yeah. Dr. Dre. Well, Dr. Dre's goddamn talented, first of all. But I'm just saying that, like, he has the vision, you know? He has that vision. What's up with our boy Diddy, though? Oh, my God. Diddy... All the shitty things that Diddy has done in his life is now coming back and literally like destroying him. Khaled is a Sith Lord, Rick Rubin. Oh man. But you know, Quentin Tarantino can hold the camera, Pop. You know what I mean? Like Tarantino, if like the cameraman wasn't giving him what he wants, he'll just slap the cameraman and take it from him and be like, "Do this," you know. So that's like the difference. Yeah, but he would, right? If like he's not getting what he wants. Anyway, what's the last Tarantino movie that's like fire? Slap the cameraman. You know Tarantino will slap the shit out the cameraman, you know? He'd be like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Give me that shit. All right. Hey, Pop. Our boy Danny Rick is he's basically kicked out of his seat. I don't know if you heard about that on the F1 side of things. Our boy Danny Rick, if you watch all the social media, he's basically like tears in his eyes giving his last interviews. Ah, shit. Hold on. Alrighty. Tarantino handpicks his crew. Yeah, but I'm saying, like, if he was just put in charge of something random and, like, someone was acting, you know, he'd slap the shit out of him. Let's keep it real. Here we go. We gotta put the shims in so the adhesive doesn't touch the panels and make crazy noises. By the way, guys, if I ever shipped you a case that doesn't have these paper shims, I have the PDF that you could just print online, and you could literally just or you could just trace out the little slots on a piece of paper and just cut it out. It's really easy to make. Sometimes you might get like I try to ship it every time for the bottom panel, but then there's situations where like people just request the bottom foam panel, and yeah, I don't include the shims for that. I try to now, but I haven't in the past. So if you ever get stuck and haven't had and I won't ship you the shims, it's just a piece of paper. Just literally go cut out slots. All right, here we go, guys. We're gonna pop this bottom on. Are we Gucci? Yeah? Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's get these bottom screws on. Electric screwdriver time. Alright, we're about an hour deep into this build, guys, and we're almost done. Okay. Danny Rick is gone. I still have my boy Ocon. Dude, Ocon is like hated in the... People think he's washed too. Like, people don't understand why he still has a seat, but honestly, him being on a crap team is actually helping him. Alright, what else we gotta do, guys? Oh yeah, we have to program the board. I'm gonna show you guys some new tech. It's not really new, it's always been there, but it kind of just makes more sense for fight sticks nowadays. Especially if you're kind of like more minimal than anybody. Like, you could just map a function button on GP2040, which is much more flexible than than what we've currently had. But I'll show you guys what I mean in a second. Alright. Driving these screws down and push all these buttons in. Sometimes I don't put enough pressure. Yup. Okay. Let's tighten the top a little bit. Get the final twisty in there. Okay. Nice little wipe down. Yes, sir. ECT, stick number 4. Done. Okay, let's do a quick, let me buff these corners real quick. I just do one quick over with the high grit sandpaper, just to make sure it feels nice and buttery on the corner. I always reduce the edge too before I even get to stream, guys. I take a card scraper and just like bevel off the edge. So, okay, nice, very nice. All right, let's see if I can play on this. I love this layout, by the way. This is my favorite layout. This is the for stickless. This is the 6 God split. I'm gonna make this one like the default layout. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys how I program it. All right, so we're gonna hold down start and we're gonna plug it in. Hopefully that does something. Wait, did I did plug in the I did plug in the USB port, right? Okay. Okay. All right, guys. So we are here at the web configurator. Okay. Now, this is the first thing we're gonna do. We're gonna go over to the pin mapping section right here, and hold on. Let me turn off this damn music. 1 second. Actually, maybe I can make this a little YouTube video. Yeah. We're going to make some content. All right, what's going on, guys? Your boy, jonyfraze. Today, I want to show you guys just a quick tip on using GP2040CE and using the function command to map buttons that normally you would actually use a physical button for, but you could reduce the number of buttons that you're using with the function key. So, for instance, we have 3 buttons on the side here. And this side actually doesn't have any buttons. My standard for the dub usually has another set of buttons on this side. But today we are making a stick that only has 3 buttons on this side, but we're still going to get all the functionality of the other side. So these 3 buttons typically represent home or PS, start or options, or share and select. Okay, but we're not, because share isn't really used that often, especially in fighting games. We're going to replace the share button with the function button, and this side usually represented L3 touchpad and R3. However, we are still going to use this function button to cover all those bases. So let's go into the settings and find out how to do that. All right, guys, so we are at the GP2040CE web configurator. Okay. To get here, you want to press the start button while you plug in the controller, or you can press 1 punch and 2 punch and start at the same time, and the board will flip over to that mode. And then you want to navigate to this URL, which is 192.168.7.1, and then you will be on this configurator, which is basically a web browser based configuration tool that's built into GP2040CE. Okay, step 1 that we want to do is go to configurator. Sorry. Okay, step 1 wow, I can't talk today, guys. Okay, step 1 is you're going to choose the configuration and go to pin mapping. And then you want to find wherever share is mapped. On this particular board, share is mapped to pin number 15. And I'm going to change this to function. Boom, function. Okay? Then I'm going to hit save, obviously. Okay, once that's saved, don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, once that's saved, you want to head back over to the settings tab and go to hotkey settings. Okay, Now that we have the function key enabled, you can actually turn these switches on. So I'm going to enable 4 switches, and I'm going to tie these with the direction button. So for instance, if I want to do L3, I'm going to do function plus left, because that kind of makes sense in my mind. And that's going to map to L3. Where is that on the list here? There it is. L3. Okay. So then we will make up touchpad press. Okay. And we will make right function plus right. We will make that R3. And then we will make function plus down share. Oh, share is labeled S1, by the way. That's why I couldn't find it. So if you guys are looking for share from this toggle menu, right now they didn't map it to the PS4 mapping, but it's S1. So right there and then we have all this set up. And obviously you want to hit save. And we're going to go test it in the game. All right. I'm actually going to turn all this off because we're not going to use this. You guys are so dumb. Okay. All right, so that's basically it, guys. Let's reboot it into controller mode. Wait, hold on. I'm actually going to set it to PlayStation mode. PlayStation 5 mode. Hit save. Restart. Controller. We're trying to help. Leave questions and comments below. All right. Hold on, we're getting there. What's the best way to demo this? I think the best way to demo just using hardware tester. Yeah, okay. But let me flip it back into PC mode. Okay, guys, so we are over at the hardwaretester.com/gamepad website. Very awesome tool to check your controller settings. So we have this booted up right now into the Xbox controller mode, which is built into GP24. You can also flip it to PS5 or Switch, for instance. But just to show you guys, we have everything set to the Xbox mode. Okay, so let's test this out. Obviously, all the inputs are working correctly, just to show you guys. But our main concern is the side buttons right over here. So home, that's going to be the home key, right? Start, going to be the start key. Now function does nothing when I press it, right? So home is mapping as B16, start is B9, and then function is nothing. But when I pair function plus left, that's B10 firing off. Okay, that's L3. If I press down, you're going to see the share button lit up, right? I forgot what that's called on Xbox, but that's being lit up. And then we have R3, which is B11 being triggered. And then if I press up, that's supposed to be touchpad, but on Xbox, it doesn't do anything. But yeah, as you can see, it is mapping all the inputs using this function key as basically a shift key in tandem with a direction key. All right, guys, so that's a real quick tutorial about how to use the function key in the GP2040 CE settings to basically have multiple inputs and it reduce the amount of buttons you're using on your build, but still have the same amount of functionality. Like the chat saying, don't forget to sub, don't forget to like the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Yeah, content. We made content, guys. Not bad, right? All right, let's get back. Let's put some music back on. Oops. Let's see. Here we go. What the hell? There we go. Solid. Okay, let's actually test this stick out now. I still haven't booted the game up yet. It's probably gonna do the little update. You stayed up long enough. All right, take care. X to the. See ya, brother. I appreciate you hanging out today, man. It's gonna be like update the game, right? Oh, no? What does that mean? They already had the patch loaded?
Fighting ground. Crack raining.
Yeah, Shuki. For real, right?
Training room.
It's so simple. Oh my god, guys. Could I play? Okay, we have to use Terry. We have to use Terry. We have to try him out. I'll probably, maybe I'll stream later after I get kind of all my stuff done for today. Okay. Yo, this guy's a god already! This is my first time playing him. Ryu could check that, huh? What's a combo? Wow. Okay. You know what it is, Shuki? It actually, it's not really about the wrists, it's about the tendons. Is that combos? Is that combo? Wait, I haven't set the block all. Ryu could check all that stuff, huh? That's a combo. Whoa, what was that? I did like a target combo of some sort. That doesn't combo. So Fierce does? Oh man, he has like a solar plexus. Yo, he has like a solar plexus. My god. My god. Yo, it combos too. You can literally hit the solar plexus mid combo. Oh my god, this guy's an aminal. This guy's an aminal. And I'm playing on stickless too. I forgot I even have this. I forgot I have this. Oh my god. I got that too. Let's wait. I heard this is a plus on block. Wait, hold on. Yo, I'm plus 29. Wait, hold on. Let me turn off Ryu's, How do I turn that off? Reversal settings. Block reversal. Let me turn these off. Why? Okay. Nah, that's okay. That's -1. -2. Like, do this far. He's +1. +3 on block. Full blast? No. Bruh. Hold on. You guys see that? +2. +3 on block. Yo, what? Why? A full ass screen and then your fucking plus? Look at that. I gotta figure this out. +2, wow. Yo, this is strong as hell. Look at this. What is this startup? Startup 9-frame startup. So you could like trip, right? Did you have a sweep? Oh. Yeah, you could like time a meaty. Look. Yeah, look at that. You can whiff punish like stand medium. Oh my god. What the hell is wrong with this character already? This guy's busted. Wow. And really it's the tendons. I felt out of first use how I used it, but then the recovery times after long sets feel a little better. Yeah, so what happens... Alright, Katana. Peace, bro. What happens is that the gloves basically act as extra muscles, and it weakens the... Not weakens, it supports your tendons from doing, you know, taking all the force. So you're getting more longevity and more faster healing time from the glove. Oh, guys, we're talking about these using these compression gloves while you play games. So basically, it's like having extra muscle fibers. Does that make sense? But the gloves do tend to wear down, so you kind of have to like buy new sets every once in a while. Yeah. Why is Terry so good? Is that combo? No, he doesn't have like too. I gotta figure out like the best link. That doesn't work. What? You see that? That works. What? Why is that combo? That's stupid. Why is that combo? Does he have command normals? He's pretty, so like, at the moment, I can't really find anything that links. Other than these two. I gotta hit the lab. I mean, there's combo trials. All right. Anyway, the stick works, guys. The stick works. Okay. So, ECT split 6 god layout. Yo, that was the best. I think that was the best I've ever played on stickless before. It felt really good. I love this layout. This is my favorite stickless layout. All right, we got the barcodes for QR codes for my website as well as ECT website. We have East Coast Throwdown. Boom. We have the buttons here. Yeah. All done, guys. All done. Sick design. Thanks, Shuki. Yeah, this is actually designed by... Well, I did the graphics, and then the main illustration is from Ayana. Amazing illustrator. She did all the key art for ECT. So shout out to the East Coast Throwdown peeps. These sticks are done. I'm going to try to maybe take some photos of them before the day's out. Yeah. Alright, guys. I'm going to sign off. I'm gonna get some stuff done. It's still pretty early, which I'm really happy about. I can get actually stuff done, and then yeah, I'm just gonna go about my day, and maybe I'll hop on later and play some Terry, and maybe do the combo trials and stuff like that. All right, you guys have a fantastic rest of the day. Hope you had a nice morning hanging out with me. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for helping out with the content.